In this video, traders, we're going to look at the Core Trader 2 platform and whether we can scalp different instruments on it. Stick around. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. Alright, so this video is sponsored by Core Spreads Australia. And what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to scalp a few markets with a live account. We're just going to see kind of the speed of the execution, just see if we can actually scalp some stuff on their platform. So let's hit the screens and check it out. Alright guys, so I have the Core Trader 2 platform logged into a live account, and I'm just going to kind of look and see if there's anything that we can perhaps scalp, just to kind of get an idea of what's possible within this platform and some of the spreads. Now, the first thing I want to do before I start scalping is I'm going to make sure that I've got tight spreads on the instrument I'm scalping. So I know that Wall Street 30 cash, very tight spread, something that we can scalp. So I can bring a chart up from that. I know that we've got gold as well, which is again a very tight spread, so I can trade that. So I'm going to kind of bring up and have a little look. So Wall Street 30 is kind of sitting there, not doing a lot. We've kind of tagged the overnight low, I believe, so I can just open a 5-minute chart. We've already tagged that overnight low, and we're kind of sitting here doing not a lot. We're in a little bit of a downtrend here, but so possibly there's a little scalp to the upside there to be had. Like I say, we're just going to kind of play around with this and see what we can do with this platform. All right, so that's the Wall Street 30. Let me see what else we've got with gold, because I know gold has been relatively active. I'm going to use the rolling spot here. I'm going to also see what's going on. So the spread on gold is pretty decent as well. That's inversely correlated at the moment. Not always the case. Inversely correlated to equities, so we've got a little bit of downside movement in that. What else can I look at? Let's say what we should look at, guys, because I know silver has been interesting. So I'm going to scroll on the left hand side on the Market Explorer, open up the metals, click on all metals, that'll populate this area here, and I can kind of have a little look at silver and see what silver is doing. So silver is kind of just bull flagging at the highs there, and there might be a little opportunity with that. But you know what, I'm going to stick with the Dow, because I know that the Dow is reasonably interesting. What I'm going to try to do is let's see if we can grab a little buy opportunity as we dip to the lows here. So I'm going to open the chart. I'm going to kind of trade from the chart. And what I'm going to look for here really is just to see if we can get a quick execution on this. So I'm going to do minimum size just to kind of play around with this. I'm going to put my stake in here as one. We've popped up a little bit here, actually, interestingly. So maybe we're a little bit late to it. And one thing we do not want to do, guys, is be chasing the market at all. But maybe if we get a pullback, look, for the last whatever it is, we've been sitting in this range, so there's no reason for me to start buying here. If anything, you know, maybe it's kind of going to be a sell order at that position there, and I can hit that button straight away, bang, and the order goes through. That's the difference, guys, between the trading via the chart and trading via the ticket. The ticket gives you a confirmation. The chart means that you go through automatically. So you hit the sell and it goes through automatically, as opposed to hitting that button on the trade and then you have to then click the confirmation button. So don't get caught out with that. Right, so we're going to look for a little shutter down and we'll close it. If it doesn't and it pops up above that 50, above that last candle high, then we'll close it as well. So we'll just keep an eye out for that. It looks like it's kind of swinging around back and forth, very choppy. But if you're going to scalp this kind of environment, you know, this is the kind of thing that you want, but not too much. Okay, so let's have a look at our open positions here. Just double check what we've got. We could be down to a little buy area here now. 36 looks good to me. In the 35s, 36, 36.9. That'll do, and it's popped straight back up again, so we're happy with that. So we didn't get a chance to look at the opening orders, but we're looking at transaction history, messing around, a little 5-6 point scalp. Feasible to do when you've got such a tight spread like this. It's possible to do that. When you've got a wider spread, it doesn't make any sense. Now, is it something you want to be doing as your trading strategy? Possibly not, you know, possibly not. But it's there, and it's kind of just to show that, you know, this is a reasonably quick transaction time, and it is possible to kind of job trades back and forth in the market with the Core Trader 2 platform on Core Spreads Australia. Like I say, this video is sponsored by Core Spreads Australia. If you want to check them out, guys, there's a link to them in the description below. Go and check them out and go and see if they're right for you. Whatever you're doing, keep your risk managed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.